What's good, you guys? We are doing Scorpio reading. You want to be seen? You're funny. La Scorpio. All right, let's see what this shit is about for you. All right, we have you could be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus, and or a Cancer sign. We have Gemini, Virgo, Libra. Last one, Capricorn, Gemini, and Aries. I want the cards that move fast for the situation. Girl, don't drop that on the floor because once you drop it on the floor, you got to throw it away because it's carpet. All right, you guys. What is the dealios? So you want the control so you can watch cartoons? Here. You can watch TV, you just can't put it loud as hell. Here. Sorry. Scorpio. Oh, it looks like you're breaking free from something. Going through a new cycle. It's like a fast change that's heading your way in a new direction. Could be taking a leap of faith. Yeah. You're healing some type of inner child wounds. Or needing to. Yeah, for sure. You have a path to take, Scorpio. Could be like a decision I'm making between two people or, two paths. But with the Two of Wands, you have a decision that you're contemplating. What is this around? Hold on, my bad. What is this around for Scorpio, please? It has to do with someone that is mysterious, that you're attracted to. Someone you have some type of lustful connection with, okay? You're trying to go with your intuition on this person, Scorpio. It's someone that pulls away or has ghosted you. Okay. Finances could be an issue here between the two of y'all. Yeah. You're choosing new love. You're choosing something new to have some type of new beginning. Because whatever this was kind of weighed heavy on you or weighs heavy on you. Yeah, it's like someone couldn't be trusted. That person was really sneaky. They were a liar. They were a deceptive person. They caused a lot of disharmony. With the Five of Swords, is a person that caused conflicts between you and them because they were deceptive. For sure. This person could have had other options. You have the Lovers and the Seven of Cups. So there's some options here that this person was hiding and or lying. They could have been starting problems with you over those people. For sure. You're having some type of awakening or making a judgment call on this person. It's like you was like studying this person. You was trying to like figure out what they was up to. Because you knew you couldn't trust them. Because you knew they was lying. And they started moving in some shady shit. With the Three of Cups, they could have been partying a lot. Like there was a third party interference. This was someone that was more focused on the outside. Could have been someone that was immature, but they were trying to be fruitful with people from the street versus with you. We have Cancer energy. Could have been a Cancer. They were moving very secretively. This person was like trying to do stuff on their own. Making plans with a third party for their future, but it didn't seem to have included you. Yeah. Yeah, it had to do with money. They were making plans with some third party for stability, but they wasn't including you. They put you out in the code, put you out of the situation. You started seeing like how shady this person is. So you made a decision that you wanted something new. Okay. You started to hold back, Scorpio, on giving to this. You could have even felt like disinterested in them sexually. Yeah, you just you were observing this person, but like crazy as this may sound, you guys was actually still waiting for them to like do right by you. Yeah. And they didn't. Two of Swords. They were just too worried about being a player. This person's very toxic. Capricorn energy with the devil here. They can have vices, drugs, sex, porn, shit like that. For sure. You turned your back on them and decided that you wanted something that was more healthier, Scorpio. You didn't see a future anymore here. So some of y'all could have said some hurtful words with all these swords being here. Yep. There seems to be something that you're running towards that has to do with recognition of some sort, some type of pentacles. Something that you're waiting to like get better for you. Yeah. But despite the fact that you were waiting for something financially to turn out differently for you, or you still are, you still kind of stay alone a lot and focus a lot on some heartbreak or some pain that you're going through. And you show people this Queen of Swords energy, someone that is portraying themselves like they don't give a fuck, but they're really just trying to set some boundary and trying to like, protect their heart. You could even feel lonely at this present time, Scorpio. What is this shady person doing? They're walking away from you. You could have been dealing with this person for a long time with the Six of Cups coming out. They're trying to build with a third party. It's another person that they seem to be talking to. Could be an ex of theirs, okay? Yes, they are. They are telling some third party that they have like all these issues with you, all these problems. Could be somebody at work with the Eight of Pentacles. And that they don't want this situation, that they just want to have some type of new beginning. Yeah. That they don't know what to do, that they just want to have a new beginning. This could be a person that's trying to be a martyr. Not really telling the truth, but pretending to be a victim, that type of shit. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. What else is this person doing? Yeah, they're taking a leap. Yeah, they are. They for sure acting like the fucking victim. That's crazy work. This person's taking some type of leap of faith. It's like a reckless leap of faith, right? Jumping out of a building without a parachute and expecting to land in a good position. For sure. It seems like they want to heal finances. Like they're looking at some type of financial opportunity as something that could help them heal something here. But still focusing on the Ten of Swords. So they're still focusing on disappointments, like something that's they seeing as bad. A betrayal. My love. You have a what? There's not a table over there in the kitchen. The one that we were gonna give away. Pretty sure it is.
I think it's the one outside.
I mean, that's too big to be in here.
Well, that one's too big to be in here.
Some of you guys could have had insecurities as a child that you're trying to heal now as an adult. And it has to do with stability. Okay. You guys could have felt very unstable or that you had to fight for attention, for love, for balance. For a lot of y'all, financial related. You could have felt constrained. Some of y'all could have grew up in a poor household. There could have been a lot of arguments. Could have had to share shit with siblings. And I do see y'all trying to like heal that. Yeah. Finances is showing up heavy as an issue for a lot of y'all, if not all of y'all, literally. Could have felt like you had to fight for opportunities. Like your parents could have been like not too stable, baby. Some of y'all, they were on welfare, okay? All right. Yeah, you really are trying to like heal that and trying to make sure that you are not a part of some shit like that. And that has to do with your inner child. You could have been in a connection that became codependent due to finances, or they became codependent with you due to finances, which triggered some type of traumas in you from your childhood, right? Could have been children here that needed providing for. But this person was too immature. Something about them was not. It's like you were trying to build for the future, but they wasn't, which is crazy work. Yeah, you could be dealing with a water sign like yourself, Scorpio. You're showing up as someone that's abundant, that's focused on their money. They seem to be more focused on worldly things, like the superficial shit. This person kept you really like in this position of being stuck. Yeah. You guys were different paths. You guys had different paths. You could have been raised differently. For sure. This person could have been like an indecisive person that kept you stuck because they wouldn't make decisions. And you was more like, I'm just more focused on my family, my kids, my home. They weren't like that though. There was something about them that was a little bit different. Yeah. This person used to do shit behind your back. They would like betray you and stick swords on you. This person showing up as, they flip from like King of Cups to King of Swords. So this is an energy that would switch up on you. You know what I'm saying? And they would betray you. Whenever this person was doing things behind your back, they knew you weren't in approvance with. They would turn around and treat you like the King of Swords. This was someone that was not nice. They knew you guys were the Queen of Pentacles. They knew you guys were somehow unstable in some way. They knew that you guys were trying to be more stable, that you guys wanted to be more of a nurturing type of person, but this person was not on the same book as you. Yeah. They betrayed the connection. You guys could have lived together, had a marriage, the Hierophant and Ten of Pentacles. Some of y'all lived with them, was married to them. They caused a lot of problems, Scorpio. Five of Swords. This person was causing conflicts as hell. And it's because this person didn't want to really like be where they were at with you guys. I don't know why they were with you though. Because if you felt like you didn't want to be here, why be there? You know what I'm saying? Why is the Five of Swords here? Yeah, they didn't want to build here. They were more focused over superficial financial shit for themselves. They're selfish. Yeah. They were more concerned with what they were trying to build for themselves. They didn't see you as like someone that they saw you as someone they could benefit from, but not someone that they wanted to help, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, they didn't want this to move anywhere. See? Person was shady as fuck, no lie. Could have been children involved here. For some of y'all, boy and a girl. Others of y'all is just like two kids, This person was acting single, Nine of Pentacles. They were giving to other things and neglecting you. This person is very focused on what they could acquire from other people, their wish fulfillments, their selfishness. You know what I'm saying? And it made you feel like you had to fight for their attention, or you had to fight for them to give something to you. It's like you had to beg them, to see you. And that caused an ending, Scorpio. Death card. They created an illusion. This person created an illusion that they loved you, but this was just someone that was trying to learn from you, trying to deceive you. Yikes. All right, Scorpio, that y'all reading, that shit was not okay. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next. Peace, you guys.